Video 3, Primary Triads. So now we've talked about the diatonic and primary triads in major keys. So we need to talk about the diatonic and primary triads, of course, what better than in minor keys. And so we're going to do A minor here. And so we have our key signature for A minor, which conveniently has no sharps and no flats. I'm going to write down the A minor scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then of course A, but we're not going to talk about that one because it's the same as the tonic. So for each of these notes in the scale, just like in major, we're going to build a triad on it. Just whatever lines and spaces. I feel like Bob Ross. Happy trees, happy notes. Getting kind of up there. It'll be good practice for us reading all of these notes. So again, since we've already dealt with triads, I'm going to fill these in pretty fast. This is a minor third and a perfect fifth. So this is an A. What am I doing? A minor triad. This is a minor third, diminished fifth, so this is a B diminished triad. C to E is a major, C to G, perfect, so this is a C major. D to F is a minor, D to A, perfect, so this is D minor. E to G is minor, E to B, perfect, so this is minor. F to A is major. F to C is perfect. This is a major triad. G to B, major. G to D is perfect. So this is major. Of course, this one is going to be the same as the first one. So this is minor. So just like major, we're going to label the degrees with Roman numerals that help us indicate the quality. So minor 1, diminished 2, major 3, minor 4, minor 5, major 6, major 7, of course that would be minor 1. And so just like in major, the minor primary triads are also associated with the first degree, the fourth degree, and the fifth degree. So these are your minor primary triads. So in any minor key, the triads built on the 1, 4, and 5, still called the tonic, subdominant, and dominant, are the triads referred to as the primary triads. Now, if you remember, in major keys, all three of the primary triads are major. That's convenient. Primary triads in major are major. Coolly enough, primary triads, as you can see here, in minor are all minor to begin with. So primary triads in major are all major, and primary triads in minor are all minor. So let's scoot this up. Let's see, what are we going to do? Let's do C minor. So C minor scale, we are going to build the 1, the 4, and the 5. So we're in C minor, so the first degree of that scale, or the first degree of the key, is a C. It's going to be kind of crunched up, but I'll write it there. If we count up to the fourth degree, C, D, E, E flat, F. F is going to be the fourth degree. And one more step, G is the fifth degree. And so we know that these are all minor, but we'll prove that. We'll prove that with musical science. So So we'll build our triads. So C to E flat, minor, C to G, perfect, so this is C minor. F to A flat, minor, F to C, perfect, so that's an F minor. G to B flat, minor, G to D, perfect. So that's a G minor triad. Aside from this next step that I'm going to tell you, all aspects of building the minor primary triads are exactly like building major primary triads. The problem we have now is that this dominant triad, again, tonic, the 4 is a subdominant, the 5 is the dominant. This dominant triad is minor. And minor triads don't really give you a great sense of tension. You can sit in a minor triad for an extended period of time and never really feel like, oh, like that sense of, like we were talking about with the dominant chord in major, that sense of like, oh, I've had this long day and I'm at the grocery store and everyone's in my way and I just want to get my stuff for, you know, chicken and get home so I can make dinner and finally just put my feet up and relax. You don't get that sense of tension and release. And so there's a new step that we need to take with this minor triad before we add the 7th degree. So the new step here is that we need to raise the third degree 1/2 step. So we need to raise that. And what that's going to do is that's going to make this minor third a major third, thereby making this G minor triad, or this minor dominant triad, a major triad. Then we add the 7th. Then that chord really has that pop that we need to give it the tension so that everyone likes the resolution. Once we go from the dominant back to the tonic, we go from our busy day back to our house where we can relax. So this note, you have to be careful with the key signature here. This is a B flat. And so if we raise a B flat a half step, it still needs to be called a B, but it's going to be called a B natural. So now, I'm going to cross these out because it's pen, there's no elegant way to do this. That makes this a major 5, and it makes it a G major triad. So we raised the third a half step. Now it's a major triad. Now, all we have to do is the rest of the process, just like we did in major. We add our 7th degree, or our 4th note to the triad. We're on the lines here, so we add it on to the next line. We add our 7th degree, and we add our 7s to the Roman numeral and to the chord symbol. And that is how we build primary triads in minor. Remember that it's exactly the same as major, except we add this extra step. In the next video, I'll give you a bunch of examples how to do that. Bye!